Hey, peace, family. What's going on? Cornez here with Too Smart to Be Broke, and I'm back again. And want to say, hey, man, thank y'all for coming. Continue to hit that like button, share, subscribe. I always drop down in the comments. Y'all got anything y'all want to share with me? Anything that we can build off of? Please do that. I do my best to get back to you. But today, I'm just trying to hit you with some quick topics and just piggybacking off from one of the other things I talked about recently. I guess it's part two of my top net 30 vendors that if I was starting a business today, this is what I would do for myself. So this ain't the all be all. Just take what you learn from somebody else, piece it together, do whatever works for you. You know what I'm saying? Do what resonates with you. It's one of my little mantras I live by. So with that being said, Quill, Uline, Granger, Summa Office Supplies, Strategic Network Solutions. Out the gate, if I got my foundation together, those are what I'm hitting for no PG. As long as I got everything all together. If y'all know the foundation, the website, the business email, the phone number, listing your property, same address, same everything, everywhere. We talk about that. All right. Had that foundation together, I'm hitting them 5 off top. All right, some things that I may consider depending on what I'm looking like, what my pockets looking like, what my business pockets looking like. So we talking about mainly no PG, but I have PG some things. So we'll throw in, hey, the unsecured Wells Fargo card, $500. You put $500 in opening up a business bank account, or $500 towards that card, and actually they're used the $500 to give you a secured credit card. So pretty much your money on that credit card, but it reports to all 3 bureaus. All right, that's something that's right there. That's kind of like a bonus in between. The next thing I will consider heavily is fuel cards. A lot of people build business credits strictly off gas cards. All right, so WEX is a big player in the gas card thing. So WEX Fleet cards, they have like net 7s, net 10s, net 20s. Pretty much you have to pay the cards back in that net period of time. So I got a net 20 credit card with WEX Fleet, $1,500. If I spend 40 on it, then I'm gonna have to make sure I pay that bill in full. All right. So, but I wouldn't apply at too many WEX Fleet places at one time. I may apply for 1 or 2 WEX cards. I may wait about 2 months or so before I apply for another one. All right. But on the same breath, you got Fuel Man. So you can get a BP Solutions card. You can get a Fuel Man Calm Data card. So that just depends on what you want to do. So those are some angles you can play right there. So I already let you know off rip about the 5 Quill, Uline, Granger. Y'all hear them all the time. Y'all gonna hear them everywhere. All right. Then you hear the Wells Fargo. You probably hear them everywhere too. And then the gas cards. I mean, that's really the player in the game right there. You know what I'm saying? The WEX Fleet. But like I said, they Circle K, they Quick Trip, they Chevrons, they all the 7-Eleven. They all the main ones, all the main ones. There's a couple of one-off cards with different institutions, but I think WEX Fleet, Fuel Mans are gonna be the biggest players. I know who's Global Fleet. That might be another Fuel Man joint. But BP Solutions, like I say, I'm going for those. Now, say I do got all those 5 ones, plus I got me a couple of gas cards, stuff I've been working on. Okay, then I'm gonna start getting into the store cards. I talked about advanced auto parts. All right, I kind of got did dirty up there, but you can get you a $500 account up there. All right, boom, too easy. But what I would suggest, go up there when the manager is up there, and whenever, and I had to tell the manager, you want to apply that thing right then and there. You don't want no mishap. Leave your application laying around and something funny happen. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. I'm not gonna get caught up in that. So, something else you want to consider, you want to get in the door at Home Depot, something like that. I would try. I got a Supply Works card, or you can do a Hardware Express or Barnett or something like that online. These are hardware stores that are affiliated with Home Depot. But when I got that Supply Works card, what I did was I called them and they asked me if I wanted to do the Purchase Pro card, which allows me to go inside of Home Depot and purchase stuff. Hell yeah, for sure. So that's something that I also did. But some of the other places that you may or may not hear about, now keep in mind, I would hit these after I've gotten all of those first 5 out the way, a a couple of gas cards. Then I start getting into stuff like Platt, Platt, with the electrical supplies. Then I may start getting the stuff with DigiKey, very similar to Platt. One has components. From both of them, I pretty much order batteries. You know, if I can find batteries or flashlights and stuff I'm gonna use around the house. Sometimes you have gloves or equipment now. I mean, I do use, you know, when I'm out and I'm having to clean out a property or something like that. But Platt, DigiKey, I made me a list too. So what I do is when I get approved somewhere, you know, I ask them what my limit is, ask them where they report to, have my account number, I made a spreadsheet. So it have all this information. So sometimes when you're filling out applications, they ask you to reference some of your other vendors. And when you just pull it up in a Google spreadsheet, you got everything and you already know what's up. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I may post that, you know, I may post a little screenshot so y'all can see the list of who I got. And or matter of fact, if you want to just holler at me, I'll send you a little screenshot of some of the places I applied to. And at the time, keep in mind at the time, because they always vary, you know, they always vary. So DigiKey, Platt, Platt. So DigiKey reports to Dun & Bradstreet. Platt reports to Dun & Bradstreet and Experian. I think Wex Fleet does. Wex Fleet, the D&B and Experian for sure. Sometimes the gas cards apply for all. They report to all three and keep percent apply. So those are my next hitters. But I mean, Office Depot, Staples Business Advantage, they do hit you with a little fee for the Business Advantage. I think there's another program out there, but I know that one reports, and the Office Depot reports. Even though when I call Office Depot, I ask them for a net account or something like that, something that for the business, and I got that open. So that, I mean, boom, that's several there, y'all, to get y'all started before y'all try to get into that big game. And these, what I would also do is hit these before I hit that Sam's Club, because Sam's Club will bless you if you got at least all this, you know what I'm saying, boom, 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 all that situated. In fact, let me scroll in my list and I see any ones that I feel like will be fairly smooth to grab. Like I said, I would grab all of those, the first 5 I named in the last video. I would grab a couple of gas cards, wait for them to report, you know, maybe wait a couple months to try to grab a couple more gas cards. In the same breath, because I think Office Depot and Staples Business Advantage was some of the first ones I got after Quill, Uline, and Granger, honestly. So you can probably do them in the mix, and boom, you rocking with what, 5, 6, 7 accounts. Too easy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like in the gas cards too, you might have to put down a little deposit, $100, $50, $200, you know, to get in the dough. I didn't, I chose not to, but a couple of people asked me. But that happens, especially when you're filling out too many applications at one time, for Wex and them. So if you want to get in dough, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna use gas everywhere, and you probably get points discounted or something like that. So then I also got the JCPenney. They don't report. That's a net account. I got a Hertz account. They don't report. Of course, these places report when you default, but good to have as far as benefits, getting a free rental here and there, stuff like that. Lowe's accounts receivable. Shout out to the brother in the last post that dropped that in the comments. I did make a post about most of these in one of my previous videos, but just an update for those who don't know. Lowe's accounts receivable, you get a discount, but and I think it's like a net 34,000. Lowe's accounts receivable as of today, as far as I know, is the only one you can do no PG net account. The other ones you got a PG. So that's how you get. I told you how to get into Lowe's and Home Depot pretty much on a net account without PGing. So I got an Amazon. Amazon is like a net 55, man, $6,500. So tell me this: what can you order off Amazon for your business? Come on, baby, you can order a lot of stuff off Amazon. And I'm not saying get out here and run it up like I'm talking about, but imagine you sell some type of merchandise. I don't know if you fixing phones, you need the kit to fix the phones or some of the merchandise to fix the phones, just so come on, man, $6,500, and you might get 2, 3, 4, 5, man, but I'm saying net 55, that's a little while to pay that back. And I think they got some other type of little deals and plans. But anywho, man, those are the no PGs that I would hit. Those are my top ones after the first 5. Those were my top ones, man. So hey, peace. I appreciate you for coming to the channel. If this information helps you, please like, share, subscribe, drop down in the comments. I've been thinking, do I need to just put an ebook together? Do I need to put a course together? Do y'all want me to do consultations? Do y'all want me to package something up to where I can get funded, help you all get funding? Let me know. If y'all got any ideas for me, any information or anything you want to build off of, let's do it. Drop down in the comments. Peace.